Set your goals, steal their souls. It's Sonic Racing. Hey, hello everyone. It's Time Trial Tuesdays. I'm your host, Bad Fudge Guy, and this is going to be my first sort of like regular segment that I'm going to be doing for the channel. Basically, the idea is I'm just going to pick a kart racer that I'm in the mood for. And we'll go around, do some time trials. It's not limited to time trials, I'll start with time trials, surely, so I can show you some, like, cool mechanics, cool shortcuts and stuff, and then, like, maybe later on there can be online. If enough people are interested and enough people have the game that I get, then we can do, like, online open lobbies, but like, that's very off the cuff. I'm not exactly expecting people to be down for that right now. But, like, that is potentially the plan of this, every Tuesday, pick a kart racer, show off some cool stuff, and then, then do some online with people. And, there's plenty of kart races to choose from, there's loads of kart races to choose from, but, like, it's not necessarily limited to kart races either, like, anything that's got a time trial element in it, or any element where you need to optimize movement. That's something that could be fair game for Time Trial Tuesdays. Like, I'm thinking stuff like the relic challenges in a Crash Bandicoot game, or I don't know, just doing 100% run a pizza tower in a certain amount of time. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go along. There's a lot of ways I can take this, but I'm going to be running it every Tuesday, 7 till 11 GMT. And, yeah, plan will be to just play some racing games and shoot the shit with people. So, yeah, that is pretty much the plan with this. It's good to see people already in chat, and it's nice to recognize some faces from the last stream, too. But, yeah, with that, I think it's best to just get into it. So let me boot up the game real quick. Yeah, like, even just on my PC, I've got a lot of racing games that I can use for this segment. Like, this segment's not gonna go anytime soon, I don't think. But, yeah, for now, where is it? As always with these things, just if my voice is too loud or if a game noise is too loud, please let me know, and I'll try and adjust as and when. But, yeah. For now, let's just get into it and have some fun. I'm just gonna chill out for a bit while we play this, because, another part of the reason why it's nice to have a segment like this is because, like, as I'm, like, trying to refamiliarize myself with streaming and stuff, it's nice to have something that I've played enough kart races and racing games over the years that, like, and also I've driven in real life enough over the years that, like, the act of it is very zen to me. It's kind of relaxing, so, like, it's fairly easy for me to play these kinds of games and still be able to, like, focus on chat and stuff. So I think it'll just be nice to be able to interact with people. Anyway, shoutouts to the best lyrics in video games. Set your goals, steal their souls. It's Sonic Racing. Why do they say that? Like, the rest of this is like the most, like, early 2000s pop punk Sonic song you've ever heard, sung by a guy from Busted, a band that I have not heard since I was 7? Well, that threw me for a loop when I found out about that, but, like, yeah, when I, it's the most normal, like, early 2000s What's New Scooby-Doo ass track you've ever heard in your life. Well, out of nowhere, the lyrics set your goals, steal their souls. It's Sonic Racing! Wait, what? I didn't know that? Oh, about the guy being from Busted? Yeah, no, I forget his name. What's his name, actually? I'm gonna look it up. What, are you a Busted, Noah? From, back in, like, 2004? Oh, God, I didn't mean to let this run again. Oh, wait. Has my fucking controller has died, all of a sudden. It was working literally 20 minutes ago. Oh my god. I had a CD of one of them from a birthday. Ha! So did I! I think it was a 7th birthday present for me. I got a CD of Busted. That was a birthday present from my mum back when I lived with her. That's a really wild common point that I did not know we were gonna have. That's really funny. But yeah, no, as soon as I, like, found out that's what was going on with this song, like, it really unlocked some, like, deep childhood memories, because I used to listen to Busted quite a lot. Didn't really have much else to listen to growing up. There we go, now my controller's working. God, I thought we were going to have to go into the technical difficulty segment again while I tried to figure out my controller. Anyway, yeah, let me just very quickly look up who it is that sings Sonic Racing. Yeah, James Bond is the lead vocal for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and yeah, I think that was the lead singer from Busted, and he gets credited as such when in like the trailer that reveals the song. It's crazy. Right then, anyway, you're probably, for people that haven't been keeping up with Sonic Racing Crossworlds, you might be wondering why Joker from Persona 5 is on the screen. So, Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a crossover racing game. It's trying to get in on some of that Smash Brothers money. So, we've got a pretty decent character roster from the Sonic franchise, including, like, characters that haven't been seen in like a decade, the Babylon Rogues from Sonic Riders, some new faces like Sage, and some old favorites, and also the Deadly Six for some reason. I don't know why they keep bringing these back. And also Hatsune Miku, because like she's part of Sega does the rhythm games for Hatsune Miku. And that's why Hatsune Miku's here as a free guest character. And Joker was also brought in, like, I think last week, in what are essentially like a Splatfest event for this game. He's been brought in, and they've also announced Ichiban Kasuga from Like a Dragon. So like we've got some Sega reps that are coming in, and they're like fairly fresh Sega reps, like not the kind of characters that we'd have seen back in like Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing, like Akira from thingy Virtual Fighter, or the Daytona car. But yeah, no, we've got some we got some Sega rep, but like this is all that's been announced. Meanwhile, they have also announced non-Sega reps, like Steve. These characters are already available. I just haven't bought the character pass. I'm probably gonna turn off some new viewers from this. I haven't played Minecraft and I don't plan to, so I have no attachment to this. But I know some people are happy. Tell you what I do have attachment to though. Fucking SpongeBob. What the fuck is he doing here? That's just a guy. SpongeBob and Patrick are here. So yeah, there's gonna be DLC packs with this game that's got a lot of crossover characters, both from Sega's history and very far outside of Sega's history, which is interesting. I am looking forward to when Ichiban shows up. The Sega characters are free, which is why I have access to them. But the ones that are like third party, they're part of the purchasable character packs that I haven't bothered with. But yeah, aside from that, like, all of the characters have, they've got different, like, stats to them. Like, you can get really granular with them. But they all fit into different types of character. So we got Sonic, a speed character, where his top speed stat is the most important. And you can pair him with a top speed vehicle, which is, like, yeah, it makes it so that his top speed is really high, and you have to balance the rest of his stats around that. You got characters for acceleration, characters for power, which is the way power works in a game like this is you lose less speed when you collide with walls, other races, and items. So you take less damage when you're getting Mario Karted, basically. So power's not very good for time trials, but he is very good. Power is very good online. Handling is very simple, low speed but very high cornering. And then there's Boost, which I think the only character that's listed as a Boost character is Hatsune Miku. But Boost, basically, like, having a high Boost stat basically leaves you with kinda crappy stats everywhere else. Ha 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 ha! I'm not talking to you, shrew default on blah blah blah. Give me a second. Fuck out of here. So I forgot that I'm not on, because I'm not on borderless full screen, it's frozen the game as I clicked off of that. That's kind of annoying. So that's gone now, yeah? Yep, that's gone. Alright then, back to it. Whew. But yeah, a boost character basically trades basically all of their stats for a high boost stat, which means a whole lot of like drift boosts, where you're like snaking like it's Mario Kart DS to get really high speeds. And yeah, there's also like cars that also fit into all of these different stats. And there's a lot of custom, like there is a frankly insane amount of customization in this game, which is like really cool as well. Like I can build my own car, go into like I can make a power type car, and then pick whatever front I want out of these sets, like cars that already exist, basically. And then I can pick whatever back end I want, regardless of whether or not it suits what's on the front. Just make something absolutely disgusting. Give it box wheels, make it look like it's from a Lego car. Or metal wheels. And and you can give it you can go really deep into the customization. You can give it like any kind of paint job. There's like default paint jobs based off of the color scheme of every character that you can play, which is a really nice way to just look at some like pretty decent color schemes and how that'll go across your car. And of course, nothing stopping you from just making your own color and like picking out of any of these, and you can even change the paint texture to like get gloss or get like really weird candy coatings to make it so that you get like red when you look at it from one angle and blue when you look at it from another angle. Like those really weird like gauche paints that you see on like really fucked up cars. You can go kind of nuts with the customization in this game. And if you really want to go crazy with it, there's a full livery editor. People have made like full-on anime waifu like car stickers on the side of theirs. What is this? Who brought the Brits to my screen? I'm sorry, Greg. It's not only has that been my thing for a while, it's also like playing a racing game. Like I can't escape the British heritage of racing, and I'm actually going to stop that sentence. That's gonna go bad places. But hey, how's it going, Greg? Good to see you. Welcome to Time Trial Tuesdays, where I pick a kart racer and lap some time trials, and also just kind of show you the deeper mechanics of it for people that aren't as aware. We're here to steal your racing artifacts. That's it. There we go. You can even give your cars aura. Yeah, that car's a travesty. I'm probably never going to use that. I haven't even really tried. But yeah, you can make a whole bunch of different kinds of vehicles that fit your playstyle. As well as, like, you can, if you really want to, you can make something that also just kinda looks nice. Like, make a Hot Wheels car, or, like, an Alfa Romeo that someone picked up off the street. Or whatever this is. I'm actually quite happy with how this one turned out. Bit of a, like, golden 80s vibe. Anyway. The other big important thing to how cars work in this game is the gadget system. So the gadget system gives you 6 slots to basically pick and choose a whole bunch of passive perks that you can apply to your vehicle. And these let you completely change your playstyle. So, one of the really big important mechanics in this game is rings. Like in Mario Kart, when you collect rings in this game, you gain speed. But the difference between having like 0 and 99 rings is about the same as the difference between having 99 rings and 100 rings. Which means keeping hold of 100 rings is huge in terms of like keeping your top speed as high as it can go. And so you can make you can make plates that are entirely about gaining rings as quickly as possible, and then having those rings make you go faster. You can ignore that entirely and go for hey, here's a build that makes me spin like a Beyblade whenever I start drifting. And then I like charge my drift boosts faster. There's ones that let me do faster air tricks and increase my ring limit. There's ones that are specifically geared towards different kinds of characters that are all about like bumping into people will give you a boost. You can make yourself into a proper fucking bruiser on the field. Or you can go all in on snaking and just constantly drifting to go faster. A lot of different approaches you can do. So with that, let's go into some time trials. I think it's time to cry about it. Everyone's favorite Sonic character, Omega, the robot that's just really mean for no real reason. So, time trial in this game has got two different speed settings. There's Sonic Speed and Supersonic Speed. You can basically think of these as 150cc and 200cc in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Each of those have their own time trial requirements, and if you get A ranks, you unlock music for a jukebox. However, there is also a rank beyond that, which are S ranks, and the requirements for S ranks are kind of silly. Just to compare, I've got an S rank at 2 minutes and 15. Let's take a look at the world rankings. Alright, top racer in the world is only 10 seconds ahead of where I am right now with my S rank time. Top 100 in the world is only 5 seconds ahead of where I am in terms of my bare minimum S rank time. Like, the S rank requirements are kinda crazy. Oh, right, my ghost data is corrupted because my ghost data will have been before a patch. So, cool. Let's see if I can get it again, just to demonstrate how this looks. Once again, let me know about the volume of the game. I don't know if it's too loud or if I'm too quiet. If I'm too quiet, let me know. So, time trials in this game are set out in a pretty interesting way, because they're not the exact same layout every lap. What you need to focus on is getting rings as quick as you can, so that you can get to your 100 rings, because getting to 100 rings is what you need to get your maximum top speed. And from there, that's when you can start, like, really letting loose. Well, aerial maneuvers. That boost lets me cut the corner. If, in case you couldn't tell, it's been a little bit since I've last done this, so I'm not exactly at my best right now. Nice try. Unacceptable. Yeah, like, that was like a half-decent performance, and I was still like 3 seconds behind PS rank. Like, I kinda can't remember the specific tricks that I did, and I can't even watch the specific tricks that I did, because what I did was pre-patch. which means it's not a valid time trial anymore, which is really funny. But either way, I do have the S rank, so I can skip that stage for now. That was more just a showcase. Also, I didn't mean to hit main menu. Wisps have a monarchy? Yeah, that's been established as early as Sonic Colors on the DS specifically. There is a big old mother wisp that's essentially treated like a queen bee. Only ever brought up in Sonic Colors DS as the true final boss of that game if you get all the Chaos Emeralds. Because this was back when there was always a secret final boss if you got all the Chaos Emeralds in the handheld Sonic games. Really weird. Let's play some Hatsune Miku. She's even got her own custom board. There it is. Right, so, Wonder Museum. Wonder Museum I have not been able to get the S rank on. And, like, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but the times for S ranks in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, they're not ghost times, they're just times that Sega have set. So, like, there isn't a staff ghost that gets the S rank time that you can follow. So the best that you can really do is, like, go into world rankings and pick, like, number 100 on, like, your personal platform and try and chase them. So let's just see what this Metal Sonic does. He's got Drift Boost, he's got a thing that gives him rings as he takes shortcuts, Instant Level 2, and a Ring Boost, which makes him just go a little bit faster as he's driving across a line of rings. So I could potentially steal this build and steal his strats. You know, set your goals, steal their souls. That's how you get your S ranks. Thank you, James Bond from Busted, telling me how to get the S ranks. Yeah, we can take a look at what this guy's doing, and that's like the best we can do in terms of, like, figuring out how to get an S rank timing. So, other mechanics, actually, while I'm reviewing this. The people that don't know how the drifting in this game works, it's fairly self-explanatory, to be fair, but there is little bits of extra nuance to it. So, you use the right trigger to accelerate and the left trigger to drift. When you hit the left trigger as you're turning, you start a drift and the gauge starts going up. If you let go of your drift and then immediately change direction and press on your drift again, you carry on drifting in the opposite direction. Like, you don't lose the drift charge boost by changing directions if you're really quick at releasing it. If you release it for a certain amount of time, that's when the drift boost is let go fully. Other things about the drift is a level 1 boost makes you go a little bit faster, a level 2 boost makes you go a lot faster, the level 3 boost actually gives you the same speed boost as a level 2, it just lasts a longer amount of time. So you're at the level 2 speed boost for a few seconds as opposed to like 1 second. But that kind of means that if you go like really fast drift charging, the actual optimal way to go is to snake so that you're constantly at level 2 boost. Because whatever you can do to hold your boost state is how you carry on going fast in a game like this. It's also worth noting, the whole gimmick with Sonic Racing Crossworlds is every lap is different. You don't get that with the second lap here, because in the main race, the second lap will be replaced by an entirely different track. And the third lap brings you back to your first track, but things are different, so the final lap is always a bit different. Items are in different spots, things are moving that weren't moving before, there's more hazards usually. There's a lot more going on that you need to take into account when you're rooting for your time trial. You're probably curious about like why the music in this game is so eclectic. I don't know, I could probably ask actually if there's a preference for this. There's a jukebox setting in this game, and that jukebox setting lets you randomize between a whole bunch of old Sonic tracks, like a whole bunch of old Sonic music, and as well as music within this game itself, and you just randomize them and it'll change for every lap and every track. Or I can just have the original soundtrack on, where the music that's supposed to play for the certain tracks always plays where it's meant to. I don't know if anyone's got any preference for if they want to have the original soundtrack on, or if they want this random-ass, like, jukebox on that I've got right now. I'll leave it until, like, anyone's got anything to say about that. But, yeah, I'll try and see if I can follow along with what that Metal Sonic was doing.
Mission accepted.
I'm gonna go with Omega here. As you can see, there's only like very small differences in how the cars themselves handle. It's all about the category of car itself, which is what lets you open up into whatever funny builds you want. So, what was he running again? So, Drift Charge, Overrun, Level 2, Ring Boost. Oh, was it start? Oh, it's starting boost. Okay, right, that's so that you get instantly... If you get a good start, then you instantly get 30 rings, and again, the aim of the game is to get your top speed as fast as possible and keep hold of it. Right, that's the run-off I was talking about, where you get more depending on what shortcuts you got going on. Level 2 quick charge, because level 2 is the important one. Level 1 already charges really quick, it's not really worth spending the 2 points to get an even quicker level 1. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Right, challenge world ranking. Bring up that Metal Sonic. And let's challenge him to a race. Right. How's it going with everyone anyways? What have y'all been up to on this fine evening? I'm so unused to how a speed car handles now, because I'm so much more used to how like my funny extreme gear build feels. It's so much heavier. Aerial maneuvers. Oh well, I reached Act 2 on Silksong. Hey! We're stuck on a boss. Which boss was it? Which boss were you stuck on, dude? The lead into Act 2 of Silksong is so sick. Ah, no! Yeah, no, I gotta start that again. I missed a boost that I really needed. It was the judge, the run to the boss was getting on my nerves. Oh, I think that I actually really like that boss, and I grew to kind of love the run back. But I'm a platforming freak, so getting used to that, I felt really good getting used to that run. Because there's some cool platforming you gotta do to make it work. But I know I'm a bit of a freak with this kind of stuff. A lot of things that people struggled with in Silksong were things where I was like, yeah, yeah. Wasn't even that hard. Yeah, the sandstorms were messing with my jumps. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. It's getting used to how they mess with your rhythm. Error. Ugh. Didn't get anywhere near as many rings this time. You love Sonic Boom. What a fucking good track. There we go. Well, we got a Sonic in the Secret Rings track. Right now, I can go over this grass patch and dodge that dinosaur entirely. I fucking loved Silksong. That game's not flawless by any. I hate that. I hate that I'm not on cycle for that. Hold it. Didn't take that corner all that well. Not 100 rings, so I'm not getting much speed. Not ideal. However, still an error of 4 seconds. Ugh. Well, I know I fucked up in that final lap, but even getting that final lap down isn't gonna get me where I wanna be. There's something fundamental that I'm missing. Might need to watch that Metal Sonic replay again. It's really funny, the first game that I picked for this segment, this is going to be the game that's gonna, like, really show me up, because the S-rank times in this game are hard, they're nuts. Oh god, it's the Werehog! Oh no. Ugh, horrible drifts. Okay, save some time there. Much closer. I've lost some rings. Well, I was actually really close on that second lap. Realize. Please? Oh, sick! Okay, that was much better. Was that a win though? Ah, still... Okay, but now it feels possible as opposed to, like, really out of reach. I just need to clean up on a couple of lines. Alright then. Like, this is the awkward thing, because I'm chasing S ranks, I'm not chasing the actual staff ghost that I'm fighting against. But that means that it's not entirely clear whether I'm ahead or behind my goal. But, like, I've got absolutely no illusions that I'm going to be beating this ghost, because this ghost is, like, top 100 in the world on Steam, which is, like, even if it's not all platforms, it's still an insane achievement, and, like, something that I'd have to spend days grinding at to even attempt to come close to. So the fact that I was, like, kinda close to that, and still not where I need to be, is crazy. I'm pretty sure this is only, like... Hang on a second. Oh no. was a pretty bad first lap. We're really focused up on these next 2 laps. Oh, that's fine. It's the national anthem of a Sonic fan locking in. Because for as many people as many problems people have with Sonic 06, its music is not one of them. Yeah, I've already lost this, but I gotta get used to what I'm doing, so I'm gonna keep going and just get used to my general processes. I'm gathering data at the end of the day. No, that was a really bad item to miss. You know what's fucking deranged?
Unacceptable performance.
Ah, it's Fudge, known Sonic racist. Yep, that's me. I am indeed a racist, racing enthusiast. Hey, how's the stream, by the way? I'm getting notifications that I'm dropping a bunch of frames, and I don't know why. Now that's actually me just, like, tabbing out. I just want to see if there's anything that I've got open that would be causing OBS to crap itself at the moment. And I don't. For whatever reason, I've got, like, a really low signal and I'm dropping frames everywhere. It's buffering a lot? Ah, shit. What's happening? Good evening. How's it going, MarkMaster33? Good to see you. Nice to see a new face. Pretty unfortunate that I'm getting someone new showing up as soon as I see that I've got buffering issues. What's going on here? Yeah, no, it's not you. It's not you, Cameron. This is coming from me, but I don't know what's causing it. It's now like most of my frames now. So something's gone really wrong. My bitrate is fluctuating between like 1 and 4 megabytes a second. Well then, let's move this over to the good old technical difficulties part of the stream. Yeah, as a person that just escaped time trials S-ranks wise, then I tried to pop in on more time trial streams checking if one's struggling on stages. You caught me on a good time, to be fair. Like, I am struggling on, what's it called? I'm struggling on, Wonder Museum, but, like, That's no longer the struggle. Now the struggle is wondering why I'm dropping like almost all of my stream frames. Also, I guess I never set up my new chat on... I never actually set this up on the technical difficulty section. I meant the OBS bitrate you set? Right. So, okay, I'm assuming this is in the output section. Actually, yeah, I can share the screen real quick. So, I'm assuming you're talking about this bitrate, right? Encoder settings, 4500. It worked fine last stream. But, yeah, like right now, the bitrate that I'm getting is, like, close, it's like on 1000. It's like really bad. Why didn't this happen last stream? Last stream was meant to be the test stream where shit like this happened so that I can like deal with it. Why'd it have to happen when I'm like meant to be going a bit more official? Oh, that's annoying. Sorry you had to come into a bit of a shit show, Markmaster. I do appreciate you showing up. Man. So, what would you recommend the set bit rate? Oh god, more people are dropping into chat. I'm seeing more viewers, but like,